rates, and you guys have talked about unit rates before. You know, unit rates just have a denominator of 1. So here we've got a word problem. In the past 2 years, a retailer has opened 232 stores. And here's why you need to think about this proportionally. For 2 years, I'm going to make this as a ratio, he's opened 232 stores. If the rate of growth remains constant, we want to know how many stores will the retailer open in the next 3 years. Well, what I want to know is if this is an equal ratio, how many stores will he open in the next 3 years? Well, I don't know, but I can put a variable there. So I know he will open X stores in 3 years, and it's going to be the same as if he opened 232 stores in 2 years. And notice, we've got two equal fractions, we've just made a proportion. We're going to solve this by cross-multiplying and setting equal. So I'm going to take the product of my means, and that's going to be the product of my extremes. So when I do 232 times 3, I get 696. So now I've got 2x equals 696. We can all solve this equation. When I divide each side by 2, I get x equals 348. So how many stores will he open in the next 3 years? He will open 348 stores. Okay, pretty easy. The rate remained constant, so we just set up a proportion. Looking at our next one, we've got a scale model, and I know some of you have done these before. Okay, so we've got the Ramsey Cascades Trail is about 1 1/8 inches long on a map, where 3 inches equals 10 miles. Whenever they give you a scale, you're always going to just put that in. 3 inches over 10 miles. I want that to equal what actually is happening. So here's my scale. I've got 1 1/8 inches. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite 1 1/8 as an improper fraction. We know that's 9/8. So I'm just going to rewrite that as 9 over 8 inches over the actual number of miles, which I do not know. Okay. Then to solve this proportion, we're just going to cross multiply and set equal. 3 times x gives me 3x. Cross multiply the other way, and I'll use a better color. 10 times 9 over 8 is going to give me 90 over 8. And then I'm actually going to be okay with you letting this be a decimal, since we are trying to find an exact distance. So we're going to do 90 divided by 8 and actually get 11.25. And a lot of times, if it's an actual word problem and the decimal comes out nicely, I'm going to be okay with you using a decimal. I don't want to get in the habit of it though. And now I'm just going to divide each side by 3. X will equal 3.75. So how many miles is it? Actually, the trail is actually 3.75 miles long. And the whole way we set up this problem, we took our key on the left side. This was my key, 3 inches to 10 miles, and then we took what was actually happening in the map. The map was 9/8 of an inch, so we wanted to see how many miles would it actually be. Key on one side, actual on the other side. That's all there is for this lesson. As always, let me know if you have any questions.